What happens when a bulldozer driver with a love for melodies becomes one of Australia's biggest rock icons? You get the unforgettable story of Ted Mulry. Join us in this crossed-over series as we explore the life of Ted Mulry. Long before he topped the charts and played sold-out shows, Ted Mulry was just a young Englishman with a guitar and a dream. Born Martin Albert Mulry on September 2nd, 1947 in Oldham, England, Ted's journey to stardom began unexpectedly after moving to Australia in his early 20s. While his plan was to work in the cotton mills, he ended up operating heavy machinery. But behind the controls of a bulldozer, his mind was still on music. Ted picked up the guitar at age 10 and never let go. Encouraged by friends who saw his songwriting talent shine, he recorded demos and sent them off to Albert's, a respected Australian music publishing company. Those demos caught the ear of EMI Records, and before long, his debut single, Julia, hit the airwaves in 1970, showcasing his heartfelt lyrics and warm vocals. That same year, Ted cemented his place in Aussie pop rock with Falling in Love Again, a national hit that marked the rebirth of the Albert Productions label. His second album, I Won't Look Back, recorded with an all-star cast of Australian musicians, displayed both his songwriting skill and vocal power, especially on gritty rock tracks. But it was in 1972 that everything changed. Tired of relying on unreliable session musicians, Ted formed a proper band. With help from former Velvet Underground Australia members, the Ted Mulry Gang was born, right before Malcolm Young left to start a little group called AC/DC. By 1975, TMG was ready to rock. Though their first single flopped, a cheeky boogie rock number called Jump in My Car caught fire, reaching #1 and staying there for 6 weeks. The band's energetic live shows and feel-good sound made them a staple on Countdown and Sounds, two of Australia's most influential TV music programs. Between 1976 and 1978, TMG released multiple hits including Crazy, Darktown Strutter's Ball, and Jamaica Rum, becoming one of the country's top touring acts. TMG eventually moved to Mushroom Records, releasing more albums and scoring hits like My Little Girl and Sha-La-La. They toured relentlessly, reaching audiences across Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, and beyond. Even as chart success faded by the early 1980s, their place in Aussie rock history was secured. In 2001, fans were heartbroken to learn that Ted had been diagnosed with terminal brain cancer. The Australian music community rallied, organizing the Gimme Ted tribute concerts. Legends like Sherbet, Russell Morris, The Angels, and Ross Wilson came together to honor him. Though too ill to perform, Ted watched with pride as his musical family paid tribute. He passed away on September 1st, 2001, just one day before his 54th birthday. But Ted Mulry's legacy didn't end there. In 2002, TMG reunited for one final run, with Ted's brother Steve on vocals. Their performances of Jump in My Car across sold-out venues reminded fans why they fell in love with the band in the first place. Today, Ted's music continues to live on, from the pubs of Sydney to fans across the globe. His songs are a reminder that heart, honesty, and a good rock hook can stand the test of time. Have a favorite song or great story about the Ted Mulry Gang band? Let us know. We'd love to hear it.